Who knows? Could be compatibility issues.
Okay.
Right person, wrong time.
You gotta be crazy if you think I'd never helped or gave her a couple dollars to grab some food, or she gave me some money to go get some food. You know what I mean? We were in a relationship for 5 years.
All right, we need to talk about what just went down, because Travis Kelce's ex just sent the internet into absolute meltdown mode. Kayla Nicole is trending everywhere after a viral TikTok life moment that has Swifties in full detective mode. And yes, it's messy. Here's what happened. Kayla appeared on a blind dating TikTok live hosted by Love Island's Aaron, and things started off light. Flirty banter, casual questions, nothing major. But then she was asked how long she's been single. Her answer? About 3 years. Now pause. For anyone keeping track, that timeline lands almost perfectly with her 2022 split from Travis Kelce, and the internet immediately connected the dots. Within minutes, clips were circulating everywhere. Fans were dissecting her tone, her wording, her expressions, and Swifties were not amused. Some took it as shade, others saw it as harmless honesty. Either way, it sparked a full-blown online frenzy. Was it intentional, coincidental, or just bad timing? One simple answer turned into a viral storm, and now everyone has something to say.
It's gonna be, when was your last relationship?
Probably like 3 years ago now.
3 years ago.
Then came the question that changed everything. Aaron asked her why that last relationship didn't work out, and that's when the internet practically exploded. Kayla responded carefully, saying it may have been compatibility issues, before adding the line that set social media on fire. Right person, wrong time. She never said Travis Kelce's name, not once, but she didn't have to. The timing, the 3-year comment, the phrasing, the history, fans immediately connected the dots, and within hours, the clip was circulating across TikTok, X, and Instagram like wildfire. Swifties went into overdrive, dissecting every word, every pause, every facial expression. Was it subtle shade, a nostalgic reflection, or just an honest answer taken out of context? Whatever it was, one short response turned into a full-blown viral moment, and the internet has not calmed down since.
Why did your last relationship not work?
Who knows? Could be compatibility issues.
Okay.
Right person, wrong time.
And this is where things went from awkward to full-blown chaos. Swifties did not take Kayla's comments lightly. The backlash was instant and brutal. Within minutes, social media was flooded with reactions. One fan wrote that she's romanticizing a situationship that ended in 2022, adding, "We've had 2 Olympics since then." Another pointed out that Travis has publicly called Taylor the love of his life, so why bring up right person, wrong time now? Some reactions were even harsher, with a few fans saying the comments were starting to feel obsessive. The phrase right person, wrong time trended all weekend as timelines split into 2 camps. Those who believe Kayla is simply processing her past out loud, and everyone heals differently, and those who think the timing feels suspicious, especially with reports that Travis and Taylor's wedding could be just months away. And what makes this even more complicated? The history. Kayla and Travis weren't a short fling. They dated on and off for 5 years, from 2017 to 2022. She famously slid into his DMs on New Year's. Their relationship became public, and they built something real over time. When it ended, neither gave a full explanation. Travis did address the split once on the Pivot podcast, shutting down rumors that money was the issue. He made it clear they supported each other financially and emotionally during those 5 years, pushing back on claims that he was cheap or unwilling to invest in the relationship. But even without clear answers, the internet has filled in the blanks. And now, years later, one carefully worded sentence has reopened the entire conversation. And with Travis seemingly settled into a new chapter of his life, the drama is hitting differently this time.
Gotta be crazy if you think I'd never helped or gave her a couple dollars to grab some food, or she gave me some money to go get some food. You know what I mean? We were in a relationship for 5 years. I would never say that I was supporting her. She had a very financially stable life and what she was doing in her career.
Since the breakup, Kayla has slowly stepped back into the spotlight, including a headline-making appearance on Special Forces. During the intense reality series, she became visibly emotional while opening up about the very public split. Fighting back tears, Kayla admitted how difficult it was to move on under constant scrutiny, with millions of people dissecting her relationship and its end in real time. It wasn't just a breakup.
It was a breakup that played out across headlines, comment sections, and fan wars. That vulnerable moment showed a different side of her. Not viral clips, not trending sound bites, just someone processing heartbreak in front of the world. And now, with old wounds seemingly resurfacing, the internet is once again watching and reacting.
With breakup, it's been overwhelming. Wait, who's your ex?
And just when things seemed to cool down, they didn't. Kayla also did a performance with Toni Braxton that some fans immediately labeled as subtle shade. Whether it was intentional or not, the internet dissected every lyric, every look, every vibe. And once again, her name was trending alongside Travis and Taylor. Meanwhile, Taylor has never publicly acknowledged Kayla. Not in interviews, not on stage, not online. Total silence. Though some Swifties are convinced that Opalite contains a subtle lyrical reference, something they've been decoding ever since. During the same TikTok live, Kayla also opened up about dating in 2026, admitting it's hard all the way around, and joking that the bar is in hell. She added that her new list of requirements for a partner starts with having a job, which got laughs, but also hinted at real frustration. Underneath the humor, some viewers saw something more vulnerable, a woman navigating dating, heartbreak, and public scrutiny all at once. And that's what makes this whole situation so explosive. Is it shade? Is it healing? Is it coincidence? Or is it just the reality of moving on when the world refuses to let you forget? Either way, the internet is watching, and it's not looking away anytime soon.
Bar really is in hell these days, right? You know, because it's like a job. Like, when we start there, you have work to do. You have something to do besides bugging me all day. I mean, I'm more so like invested in people's character and personality. Okay. I used to have like a very like detailed physical descriptors and like career and oh no kids, all of that stuff kind of goes out the window.
While the internet was busy dissecting Kayla's comments, the football world added fuel to the fire. Because over on ESPN, Travis Kelce suddenly became the center of a heated debate. And it wasn't about his love life. It was about his future with the Kansas City Chiefs. The network practically turned into a sports courtroom, with analysts going back and forth over one big question. Should the Chiefs bring Travis back? Former NFL executive Mike Tannenbaum didn't hold back. Doubling down on a take he made the week before, he said flat out that he wouldn't re-sign Kelce. His reasoning? Brutal, but business-focused. Tannenbaum argued that front offices and head coaches have to make honest and sober evaluations, paying players for what they're going to do, not what they've already done. In other words, legacy doesn't guarantee a future contract. It's the cold reality of the NFL. Sentiment doesn't win championships, projections do. And just like that, Travis Kelce found himself trending for two completely different reasons at the same time. Relationship drama on one side, career uncertainty on the other. Off the field, the internet is buzzing. On the field, the clock might be ticking. And suddenly, this offseason just got a whole lot more interesting.
I wouldn't do it. And that's when you're in the front office and you're a head coach, you have to make the honest and sober observation that you want to pay a player for what they're going to do, not what they...
He even pointed toward the next generation waiting in the wings. Tannenbaum highlighted young tight end prospects in the upcoming draft, names like Kenyon Sadie, Max Clay, and Michael Trick, suggesting the Chiefs may need to start thinking about the future instead of the past. His message was clear. Honor Travis Kelce for everything he's done, celebrate the legacy, but don't let loyalty cloud long-term strategy. In other words, give the legend his flowers, and then turn the page. It's a tough pill to swallow for Chiefs Kingdom. Travis isn't just a player. He's a franchise icon, a 3-time Super Bowl champion, and one of the greatest tight ends the game has ever seen. But in the NFL, even icons eventually face the business side of the game. And now the question isn't just, will he come back? It's whether the Chiefs should start preparing for life after him.
He is slowing down. I know Jason had some statistics there. There's some really good tight ends in the draft, like Kenyon Sadiq, Max Clare, Michael Trigg, amongst others. If I'm Kansas City, go get the next guy, honor Travis Kelce for what he's done.
But not everyone on ESPN agreed with that cold business first take. Former NFL defensive back Jason McCourty quickly pushed back, and he didn't hesitate. To him, bringing Travis Kelce back is a no-brainer. McCourty argued that people are overreacting to the slightest statistical dip, saying we've become so used to Travis being elite for over a decade that even a small step back suddenly makes critics act like he's finished. In other words, the bar for Kelce is unrealistically high. When you've dominated for that long, greatness becomes the expectation, and the moment you look even slightly human, the retirement rumors start flying. McCourty made it clear, proven production, leadership, chemistry with Patrick Mahomes, that's not something you casually replace with a rookie draft pick. So now the debate is officially split. One side says, plan for the future. The other says, you don't move on from a legend this easily. And just like that, Travis Kelce isn't just trending in celebrity headlines. He's at the center of one of the biggest football debates of the offseason.
I think sometimes we get caught up on the fact that Travis Kelce's been so good throughout his career that when he has a little bit of a slide, we look at it and say, oh, he's no longer good. Absolutely, we're bringing him back, not only because of what he's done and what he means. He's going to obviously be a first ballot Hall of Famer and what he's done in the Kansas City Chiefs.
McCourty didn't just defend Travis emotionally, he backed it up with numbers. He reminded everyone that Kelce still led the Chiefs in receptions, receiving yards, and targets this season. On top of that, he was tied for the team lead in touchdowns. That doesn't sound like a player who's washed. That sounds like a player who's still carrying serious weight in the offense. McCourty's point was simple. You don't push out a guy who's still your most productive weapon. Not when he's still Patrick Mahomes' most trusted target. Not when he's still setting the tone in big moments. Yes, he may not be putting up peak prime numbers every single week, but he's far from done. And in a league where consistency at tight end is rare, McCourty made it clear, Travis Kelce still deserves that Chiefs uniform.
Still a very productive player that deserves to still be in that Kansas City Chiefs uniform. He still was at the top in the NFL when it comes to reception and yards among tight ends. So he is still up there, and he's also at 11 yards per catch. That's up since 2022.
The contrast between the two takes couldn't have been sharper. One side says, honor him and let him walk. The other says bringing him back is the easiest decision the Chiefs will make all offseason. And when you look at the numbers, they strongly support Jason McCourty's argument. Travis finished the season with 76 catches, 851 yards, and 5 touchdowns. For most tight ends in the league, that's a breakout or even career best season. For Travis Kelce, somehow it's being framed as decline. That's the curse of greatness. When you've set the bar that high, anything slightly below historic becomes the end. But then there's the emotional layer. In an interview ahead of the Super Bowl, Jason Kelce admitted it feels strange not being in the big game, and not watching Travis in it either. For 3 straight years, at least one Kelce brother was suiting up on football's biggest stage. It started with the legendary Kelce Bowl in 2023, when the Chiefs faced the Eagles. Then came Travis's Super Bowl runs in 2024 and 2025. Now, for the first time in years, neither brother is on that field. Jason, who retired at 36 after 13 seasons, is the same age Travis is now, with the same number of seasons behind him. The parallel is impossible to ignore, and that's where the speculation gets louder. Online, a new narrative has started bubbling up, that Travis is choosing football over Taylor, that with a wedding reportedly approaching and business ventures expanding, he should ride off into the sunset instead of gearing up for another season. But sources close to the couple have firmly pushed back on that idea. They say Taylor has always supported his career and would never pressure him to retire before he's ready. Travis himself made it clear on New Heights earlier this year, there's still love for the game. If his body heals and he feels he can give the Chiefs one more full run, he'd do it in a heartbeat. So now the story isn't just about stats. It's not just about contracts. It's about legacy, timing, love, and whether a future Hall of Famer believes he has one more chapter left to write.
Can heal up and rest up, and I can feel confident that I can go out there and give it another 18, 20, 21 week run. I think I would do it in a heartbeat. There's a lot of love for the game that's still there, and I don't think I'll ever lose that. Just being a regular human for a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, and try and figure out what I'm going to do next in terms of my future in football.
The idea that playing another season somehow means he's choosing fame over Taylor completely misses the point of how they operate as a couple. Taylor showed up to every game she possibly could. She planned major parts of her schedule around his. She even wove football imagery into her music. This has never looked like a relationship where one person is dragging the other along. If anything, they've embraced each other's worlds. If Travis comes back for another season, it doesn't mean he's choosing football over love. It just means he still loves the game. And from everything we've seen, Taylor has no issue being right there in the stands again. But while the internet debates romance versus retirement, there's another layer quietly unfolding behind the scenes. The 1587 Prime Steakhouse trademark lawsuit is still active, with both Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes named in the filing. A sneaker company claims the restaurant's branding causes consumer confusion and is pushing to have it shut down. It may not become a massive obstacle, but it's yet another headline in what's already one of the busiest and most complicated off-seasons of Travis's life. Step back and look at the bigger picture. Travis Kelce is standing at the crossroads of every major life decision imaginable. Marriage, career longevity, legacy, business ventures, public scrutiny, all happening at once. His ex is trending. ESPN is debating his value. Retirement rumors are swirling. A wedding countdown is looming. A legal battle is ongoing. And the entire sports world is watching. Whether he returns for year 14 or walks away with 3 rings and a wedding ring on the horizon, one thing is undeniable. No one in sports is navigating a more fascinating, high-stakes chapter of life right now. That's it for today's breakdown. See you in the next one.